good. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you.
My name is Brooke Kaylin, and I just killed my first buck.
Yeah, you did. Just got here. As you can see behind me, we got trees. And as you can see this way, we got a dam that's actually public ground just off of our property. That's all public ground. Oh, I love it. This place is freaking good. Real good. So this is what I'm thinking for the house. There's a well right there. Thinking about putting the house right here. It's super flat up here on the north part of the property. Awesome. As you can hear behind me, got Cody digging out a pond right here at the home site. As you can see, we've got the camper where the electric is, the well is right there. That's where the skinning shed and the cooler is gonna go. And then to pump water to this pond right here, and to pump water over the hill to the new pond we're gonna build. So we got a big pond liner to make a new pond, so we guarantee that this water that we're gonna pump 3,500 feet is gonna hold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a trailer. It's gonna go where those green flags are, gonna sit like this. And then on the back side of that, on the back side of the trailer, we're gonna build a big outdoor bar, bathroom, overhead where you can hang out, big fire pit on the other side of that. So that'll be on the west side of the house. Get a look at these gorgeous panhandle sunsets. Sun is setting on a great day of work. Got here midday, and then as you can tell behind me, we got a walk-in cooler. Getting really close to being complete. Hey, look, there's a Keith in there. We got an antelope out here. We basically built a big carport over this walk-in cooler. It's very windy in this part of the state all the time, so we want to make sure this roof is attached to the ground and as best as we can make it. Here she is. We gotta shut her down today. We're actually gonna head back home. It's been 3 straight days, and as you can probably hear, the wind's picking up, and it's gonna pick up actually 50-mile-an-hour winds tonight. So put it in the sink. We didn't install, but we got her tied in. Got the countertop done. This will be a well house right here to cover up the well. Getting everything packed up. And that's 51 Ranch up in the Panhandle. I'm gonna start building the bar. Gonna hook up the house with the utilities this week. And then we're wasting a lot of straps and screws onto this particular pallet. Look at that. That's in case the skid steer falls off.
The old skid steer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, out here at 51 Ranch with our new trailer house. And as you can see behind me, we got work happening. We are in the process. We just started daylight. Sun just rose. Got to start building our outdoor bar, laying the septic, tying in the septic to the actual house itself right now. And then we'll start pulling string and drilling holes very, very shortly. So I love this property. Waking up at sunrise and seeing quail everywhere. There is absolutely more quail than I've ever seen on any property in my entire life right here. So coming toward the end of first day of working, as you can see, got the floor built. So we will build a walkway right here going to the back door, and then a couple steps going up. But super excited. Tomorrow it's going to look it's going to look even more different than it does right now. Excited. We got water. Move. Well, a blue quail will run 9 miles an hour. There's another quail right there landing. A quail just landed right there. This place is nuts. Well, it's been a long day, day 3. As you can tell, I'm standing underneath a bunch of set trusses. So you can also hear there's still work going on. It's about 7 o'clock. We've been working for about 12 hours now. We got a countertop built. That's to cut out a spot for the sink. Plumbing's almost all done except for out here. Right now, Cody and Keith are working on the walkway from the bar itself to the house. So, exciting times. Just about to pack up in the old truck, head home. Been up at New Ranch and the Panhandle, 51 Ranch, building that. It's like a outdoor bar and grill, or outdoor bar that connects to the house, little porch. So we didn't get it quite finished. Exciting times here in Texas County, Oklahoma. Up here in the Panhandle, 51 Ranch, I'm working on the structure that's around me, I guess for the last 3 or 4 days. So we had a storm come through and blew the roof off of the skinning shed. So now there's just a single roof with, like, 6-inch overhang on all sides on it now, just to keep it waterproof till we figure out what we're gonna do. We need to clean up around there. Built the steps, we painted the floor, built this little island thing right here. Still need to put a epoxy coat on it. This will be tile and wood back there whenever we get that done. I gotta paint the countertops as well. Connects to the house. Have a little chute right here. There was about a 6-foot snake there a moment ago. That was wonderful. Love it. I love this view too. We watched a bunch of mule deer come down that hill the other day, so that was cool. I like it. It is 7,000 degrees today out here in western Oklahoma, Sand Plum Canyon. I've been on a tractor all morning, cutting trails, cutting a few spots for food plots coming up, but we got hay, a guy coming to hay this place here in a couple weeks, so I want to get the trails cut before he got here. But I'm about to set a Reconico camera up on that downed feeder. I'm gonna put some mineral, some protein blocks, and some corn right here, facing back toward me where I am now. And hopefully be looking at some big bucks in the next few days. There's a lot. There's so many deer out here. It's ridiculous. So it is 105 degrees, so I want to start working and get this over with. It's hot. Ready to get in the air conditioner. Right now it's 105 degrees. I got to put another one of these out and do some more brush hogging. So let's go do that. I'm ready to go home. It's getting close though. Real close. What are you doing right now?
Computer science. It's really boring. I have to get an education.
What are we doing tomorrow though?
We're going dove hunting. I'm really happy.
How many times have you been dove hunting?
It's gonna be my first time. Yeah.
That's your first dove. Rookie.
It hurts so much more than getting slapped by a bow.
Welcome to the club. What you got?
I got a dove.
That's your first real dove. No one shot. That was just all you.
All Addie Bud.
Let's go. They're flying. Just filled up. I'll tell you what, I want to siphon that gas out of there. I know that. We took out the fence, all the fence posts from there to the corner post right here. So the trailer house can come in here, turn, and then go up the hill, up on top of the hill. Right about there, where's the house going to sit? I'm standing at the new driveway we built. Actually, it's an easement to get to the power line, but we made it into a driveway as well. Boom, the cabin's gonna be right there on the hill, right there. You'll be able to see it, the face of it, right there on the edge of it. Bing, bang, boom. Well, we are about ready to paint the floor in the walk-in cooler. We're gonna put metal going down here over this corner trim on the floor. That's it. Go inside here. We have R30 wrap and then R19 bats of pink insulation. We got an outlet right here, which I got to screw in, put a plate on. You know, and one thing that our camp does that yours doesn't is a basketball goal. Well, it's been 2 weeks since the accident, and I've been busy, been traveling, been working up at a new property up in the Panhandle 51 Ranch. I've been working at Sand Plum, getting food plots in. Got a new ride behind me. I bought it last night, and right now there is 800 pounds of corn in the back, and we're about to do a corn run. Opening day is tomorrow here in Oklahoma, and we got a big cold front coming in, I think Tuesday. And so I want to make sure we got corn in the spots that I want corn, and I got those tectonic feeders out and then in place. That way we're learning as much as possible, and we're set up for when the deer start moving, which frankly is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm excited. About to load the family up. We're going to go out and have a day of driving and have a lot of fun with it. So about to hit the road. It is October the 3rd, and I am getting ready to make the venture up to the Oklahoma Panhandle at a 51 Ranch. It's a piece of property that some buddies and I went in on last year, and we actually bought, but I haven't had a chance to hunt it. I took a giveaway hunter on it last year for about 6 or 7 days, and we had a really close encounter with this really big buck, but didn't ultimately get it done. Good news for me is that deer is back, and that is the deer that we are trying to get in front of us. So. But this is the deer that we are after, that we are hoping makes an appearance. As you can tell, he is not hurting on body size. As you can see right here, this is all my gear. This will be the first hunt ever for me shooting 125 grain broadheads. They're elite 3-blade from Ozcut. They're elite because they're straight. There is no like helix to it, no twist. So that'll be my first time shooting 125 grain. The reason why I'm shooting 125 grain is because I am shooting this VTM 34 and it shoot 80 pounds. And I thought, you know what? It's about time I joined the big boys and start shooting a heavier grain arrow. But got my Athlon optics, my 15x56s, and my rangefinder. I got my Scott Longhorn Hunter release, Hooks Custom front call, and then my Conoco camera that I'm putting a few more out whenever I'm going up there. I am excited because I have not hunted Oklahoma yet. It's been season for 3 days, but as you can see while I go on that weather, it's been hot. And I really frankly didn't want to waste my time. That buck has not been daylight yet, but I believe tomorrow with that cold weather rolling in, he is going to make a mistake. Okay, I got everything unloaded in the house, and now I got everything unloaded, all my tools and stuff on the patio here. Now we're gonna head down to where I'm gonna be tonight, that pond that we built. The water for that pond is actually coming from that well house right there. So from that well house, the water pumps up over that hill, right above my right where my finger is. It goes down the hill 3,500 feet to a pond. We built a pond with a pond liner, and that's where we're gonna be tonight. We planted a 12-acre wheat field right there, and then I have a little bit of corn on the ground right in front of the Conoco camera. But that's where we're heading right now. I'm about to make a blind. That's it. Hoping I get a shot right here. There's a gate right behind me. Pond's right in front of me. I got this dirt pile that we made specifically for the purpose of putting a blind on top of it. But I was gonna actually make this blind up there. But we got a northeast wind, which will be blowing right down this fence line this afternoon. So I wanted to get a little bit further off the field. There's a lot of tracks right here between that dirt pile and that blind at 5 yards. I hope a deer don't walk there, but if they do, at least hopefully they won't win me. But, all right, I'm gonna head back to the house, get ready for the hunt, and I'll be back down here in an hour or two. We'll see. That was a great evening. Seen a really nice 2-year-old in front of me at 5 yards a couple times. He's feeding out there in front of me. Seen probably 12, 15 plus deer total. Just not the big boy. Not much moving. It's hard to see though, honestly, with the sun. I've seen handful of does floating around, but still good. Felt good to get up and observe a little bit. So, slam it down. All right, you ready? Okay, let's see. I'm sitting right by this pond in a 12-acre wheat field we planted just about 6 weeks ago. These deer are hammering it, the water and the wheat. So I'm looking to lay my hands on a big old Oklahoma bruiser here at 51 Ranch, Panhandle of Oklahoma. I hope you're worth it. Same blind I was hunting last week. I came up here earlier this week to check cameras, and I touched the blind up even more, built it up a little more. And I don't know if you can tell, but I got Lucky Charm himself in the passenger seat. But I'm excited. It is Friday the 13th in October. Just had a massive cold front roll through. It is in the 60s right now with a very strong north-northwest wind, which the north-northwest is absolutely perfect. It's supposed to be, the wind's supposed to be dying down later this afternoon, right before dark, which will be just absolutely perfect. So, all right, got to head out the door, do some scouting here at 51. Been up here for several days now, and I went scouting yesterday morning and didn't take a camera like an idiot. And I seen an absolute hammer. 300 plus pound deer, probably 160 inch deer just on the north end of our property. But didn't have a camera, so I didn't get a chance to film it. But there was deer everywhere yesterday morning. It was 27 degrees. It's about the same temperature right now. Been running around, running cameras. I seen a stud this morning, same spot I seen them yesterday morning. I got footage of them today. But I am heading back to the same spot I was at yesterday evening, except for tonight, instead of having the camera in the blind with me, I'm actually gonna put the camera about 200 yards away from me or so, and filming down on me. Definitely something I've never done before. But if I can pull it off, if a deer actually walks out in front of me, it's gonna be pretty unique. Well, I'm setting the camera up right here. I'll tell you how far away I am with my handy dandy rangefinder. About 290 yards from where I'm gonna be setting tonight. Right over my shoulder, I'll be right there. I'm gonna push in and zoom in and press record and then go down there and get set up. We've got about 3 hours until dark. Oh, never done this before, so we're gonna give it a whirl. We'll see what happens. The buck I was after at 20 yards broadside, and I went to draw back. I got drawn back. It was just settling my pin, and he heard something and then bounded away. But I was so quiet, I was quieted enough that there was 2 does in front of me too. They didn't even run. He just heard it, and his first instinct was to run. And he ran out in the field a couple 100 yards, started eating wheat, and then eventually fed back, almost back toward the pond and toward me, but I never seen him again before dark, so that's frustrating. But it's exciting to see him that close, get the old heart pumping for the first time this year. But here in a couple days, or actually this afternoon, there'll be half a house here. Tomorrow, hopefully another half, and then very soon, this will be the back porch. Master bedroom. Coming up the hall, this will be the other half of the house, utility room, dining room / eventual guest room, eventual whenever the half comes tomorrow, living room, kitchen, island, and then holy. Build stairs right here to a walkway that's even with that deck over there. Obviously, maybe about right here. I don't know, maybe 5 foot out. Obviously, we can go to the front door if we want to, or keep walking and then turn and go onto the back porch. Obviously, a big wide stairway right here. But look at this freaking view, dude. And then come over here. It's incredible. Breaking daylight. First hunt of the year here at San Plum Canyon. As you can tell, I got Rambo the Flambeau over my shoulder. And I got Deborah on my bow. There's several deer. I mean, there's just countless number of deer I would actually want to shoot. Hopefully, one walks out soon. Hey, right here from the right. It's a young buck. He's coming in. Oh, Rambo did good this morning. I just didn't see the right one. It's mid-morning. Had a great morning. Had a bunch of deer in front of us. including a great encounter with a deer we call the Tiny 10. Came in almost took Rambo out. Right here, about 10 yards. We got some work to do. We're putting a bunch of Maverick blinds up today. Just got them in, so excited to get those set up and ready for the rifle season here coming up in a few weeks. But very good morning. I'm excited. Lots of shooters in the area. Just a matter of time before one walks out and sees the spread here, and he'll be sidestepping in about 10 minutes. Well, there she is, all of her glory. It is impressive. So I accidentally forgot the hardware for the windows and the door, but I thought it was best if I went ahead and got it installed while I had the skid steer here up on the platform. So, well, as you can see, leaving camp, and it is cold, and also camp is super new. It just got moved in here a few days ago. I got some temporary power in there right now. We have no HVAC, no running water. We do have electric, so that is good. The rain just broke, and I'll tell you right now, it is absolutely frigid. There she is. Again, I forgot the window hardware and the door hardware. That one's over there set. Another one across the way. Sand plum's starting to shape up. Frosty the snowman was a jolly soul, they say. The children know how he came to life one day. Frosty the snowman. Waking up another day here at Sand Plum Canyon, and right now, as you can see, I am in a bedroom with the door shut. That's because this house just got moved out here and we don't have the HVAC hooked up yet, and it's cold outside. It's like 25 degrees outside, and there's no heat in the house, and so I got these two little space heaters in here. I'll leave the light on. We'll leave the light on for you. But I've been up here, this will be my fifth day, something like that. I've been seeing a lot of movement. It's just that, you know, I hadn't had a shooter in front of me to see the decoy spread. But this morning is going to happen. I'll be self-filming again this morning. Not ideal, but, you know, with this type of spread, it'll be cool. I got the camera set up over my shoulder. I'm pressing record on the big camera, and then I got the GoPro going on my phone recording me, so it should be all right. But so we're in the back room. Got the bottom bed made. Need to buy some bedding for the top. Got it cleaned up. Went in here. Bathrooms, power, cleaned up here. Curtain. This is my room. It's super dirty. Coming in here. Living room is cleaned up. Box for Jeremy. Basketball. Everything's cleaned up. Shelves. Here. The bed. Need some bedding for the bottom and the top, but at least I got the sheets. I got everything cleaned up in here. Ready to go. Well, this is it. This is camp. Beautiful. Yeah. Show you what we got going on here. This is the ranch. It's 3.5 miles long from the north end to the south end.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about putting you, Danny, down on the south part. Okay, so cool thing about this place is that we're right next to a WMA. It's
right.
like 14,000 acres that we can, if we want to, can roam over there. but the south part of our ranch has a lot more cover on it. Sand plums, sand hills, rolling terrain.
Sure.
And then I think Jeremy and we planted a 12-acre wheat field here.
Nice.
And I had a really good encounter right there just a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of deer roaming up and down this old railroad track, so I think we're gonna stick on that part of the ranch.
Are all of these dark spots plum thickets?
Pretty much, yeah, especially up here. Down on the river bottom, we have a bunch of cottonwoods, but
Yeah.
you know, trees around here are few and far between.
Well, just because there's no trees doesn't mean there's no cover. That's for
No,
sure.
it's incredibly thick. You'll be, and especially with all the rain we had this year, the weeds and the grass is chest high in most places, and it'll be hard to see deer.
Right.
Yeah. And then one other thing that we should mention is, you know, we got a healthy population of mule deer too.
Oh,
and
cool.
so your deer tag is good for whitetail or a mule deer. So whatever happens to walk out in front of us. Yeah.
Awesome, man. I'm excited. So where have you been seeing most of the deer, BA?
So I have been hunting actually up on the north half of, we planted right over this hill. We planted a 12-acre wheat field.
Okay.
And that's where I've kind of been hanging out. Now, I've been sticking up here, and there's been a lot of deer, a lot of action on the north side of the property.
Right.
The south side is harder to get to, and it's harder to see.
Right.
But there's more deer per acre
Down
on the south
there.
side.
Yeah.
Brandon, how long have you had this place?
We've had it for a little over a year. Some buddies and I, we actually purchased the property. Super grateful they let me hunt it.
Yeah.
So we built the camp and everything on it that we just came from.
Met up with BA, Brandon Adams, and we're on a ranch that he has, and this is literally just a perfect decoying ranch. It is set up for that. There's no trees out here. It's nothing but plum brush thickets and deep grass and CRP everywhere.
Coming back this morning, we spotted a mule deer, a nice mule deer buck with some does out in this field. We're gonna go see if we can just stalk in on him with this decoy, see if he gets defensive enough to kind of come at us and see if we can get a shot at him. It's a thick, nasty field, so if that happens, it's gonna probably be at like 3-5 yards away. But almost, dude. Oh, he was at 60. Got up there, but there's just too much brush, I couldn't shoot. And of all the days to not have any wind in this country, today was one of those days with no wind. We'd had a little bit of wind to cover up my sound a little bit. I could have got a little closer, but that was fun though. Dude, heart's racing the whole time, just sneaking in there, knowing he's right there, and then he stood up and he looked at me for a minute and came a few steps towards me, and I thought he was gonna come and challenge me. But then he, as you saw, changed his mind and hit it off with the ladies. But let's go find another one. Brandon, buck coming from the right. He's coming down that fence line. Okay. See if we can get him to come in. Let's see how this goes. didn't like it. Didn't like what he saw. Early morning, we just had a nice buck come through. This is the best buck we've seen on its feet in the daylight, so and he just didn't want to commit to the setup. Got hung up about 90 yards and then took off. So just stick with this setup. I mean, it's gonna work. It's worked before, and we're confident it'll work. We just need the right buck in the right mood to come along. We're in the panhandle of Oklahoma. It's always windy. And right now, there is zero wind, which needs to be extra quiet, but also I don't think the deer like it because they can hear everything that freaks them out. So
We've got a good muley buck spotted, so we're gonna throw this decoy up in front of him and hope that he gets territorial with it. I missed him. Well, shoot. Sometimes things just don't work out. Well, take a long walk back to the truck. It's too calm. They have us from 150 yards out. Every single step is super, super loud.
that muley buck we've been watching is up on his feet out in this field. Anyway, we're gonna get in this thick, nasty brush and try and make our way, get close enough to him and get a shot. Sometimes that's how it goes. It's just so noisy out here and there's no wind to mask any of the noise at all. So they could hear us from 100 yards away. Get pretty close. Not close enough for shot, but there's one more try. Buck was a little interested, but he knew something was up and he wanted off.
It's just cracking day on November the 16th. And there are deer moving right now. Big time. Fingers crossed. Big boy walks in front, maybe behind the doe, not behind the doe. I got my calls ready in case I need to reach out there and bring them in. So, self-filming. It can be a little chaotic at times, but and that was so good. I'm just gonna draw back and I'm just gonna wait. There's a big scrape right in front of me. I hung a cedar branch. It was a licking branch from another scrape. I hung it right in front of this Reconico camera. And I've had all kinds of bucks in front of it, so hoping to have a big boy on his feet tonight, moving, hopefully coming down one of these two trails and stopping here at this scrape. Well, let's make it work. shoot, he would have been shot at 5 yards. That's a beautiful young buck. I just came to full draw, just kind of a proof of concept. I knew that deer was young when he came around the corner. Beautiful, beautiful young deer. Big frame, probably a 2-year-old. That deer's gonna be a stud in 2 years if he can make it. But that decoy did his job. Old Rambo brought him in. Almost. That was a great encounter, just the deer was a couple years too young, maybe 1 year. I mean, it was perfect though, right here. 10 yards, 15 yards. Well, about 10, because that tree in front of me is 16, so it was 5 yards in front of that. Tomorrow's opening day of gun season. A lot slower day than I was expecting, honestly. Heard the neighbor shoot. Hopefully we can run into him, see if he needs any help, see what he got. There's a few deer on this field right here behind us, but nothing much, so they just weren't moving very much. As you can see, I switched gears a little bit. Got the AAM in front of me. Got the rifle, 6.5 Grendel. Hoping to catch up with a big buck. And walking in front of me. They'd been on their feet, they're running on. Just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. Seeing the right buck. But today, I'm not messing around. We got old Allen right here. It's going to do some damage. It's the AAM rifle with the Athlon scope and the Adams trigger finger. Here in western Oklahoma, I've been at it pretty hard. Bow hunting and rifle hunting. Today I just got my rifle. It's calm right now, nice cold morning. By the way, it's about to pick up like the next hour, so see how the deer react to that. But I'm excited. There's a lot of shooters on this farm, a lot of deer that I would love to have in front of me with a rifle, with a bow, with the front end of my truck. There's a lot of good deer on this place, and they're moving around like crazy right now. I'm sitting in this new Maverick hunting blind I put up a couple weeks ago. I forgot the window hardware, and I haven't been home in 18 days. This is my 18th day on the road. So I don't have windows right now. But just watch my movement. Should be okay. just shot a buck. Man, that is awesome. Ah, I missed the shot on the camera. Oh no. I'm gonna get so much grief, so much crap. That's okay. This is 18 days I've been on the road. And that's my first buck of the year right there. 18 days I've been on the road this trip. Let's go find this thing. There he is. There he is right there. There he is. Absolutely tickled pink to be sitting behind this buck. 2023 honestly has been a little bit of a struggle for me. I've had some great hunts and had a lot of great bucks in front of me. Just haven't had the luck with mature bucks, and I am tickled pink to be sitting behind this Slick 8. He's got a couple kickers down here at his base. Out here in western Oklahoma, Sand Plum Canyon. Unfortunately, I am self-filming, as you can probably tell, and unfortunately, I did not get impact on this guy, but as is life. And ecstatic to be able to get back home very soon with my girls and hopefully get them one, you know, right there behind the house or out here on one of these properties. So, man, that's exciting. I just gutted my buck. I was at my truck, cleaned out the tailgate, and heard a massive fight in the woods behind me. Wind's perfect, I'm coming here. I got the decoy, I put a stick in this, because I don't have my antlers, my actual antlers. Dang it. 20 yards. Crap. That's a good buck. Big buck. Big 8, big brow tine. Good deer. Ah, he was in the mood too. Actually, he was straight downwind. He might have smelt me. Poop. I got a dead deer 100 yards from here. I heard just a freaking ruckus. Yeah, that wind's blowing right there. I bet he boogered because he smelt me. I guarantee it. base of his chest. Squeeze the trigger. Right now? Yeah, right now. I'm scared. Right at the base of the chest. What do you think?
I might have not got him.
You might have what?
I might have not got him. But it was like right here.
Listen. Why do you think you might not got him?
I don't know. I think I was in the right spot.
Hey,
I did everything.
You were shaking so bad. You were shaking so bad, baby. That's your first, I think that might be your first bug.
I was so scared.
You're so scared.
I'm still shaking.
Baby, you did so good. Hey, that is Brookie's first bug.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We was hoping it was gonna get, we got some corn out there at 30 yards, but right there about 45 yards, I think it caught us here, but
It was staring right at me.
it was staring right at our souls.
Yeah. And then it looked away. And then I rolled it. And then we turned it on safety.
Where was it? Yeah, look on here. Where was it? Oh, whenever you squeeze the trigger.
Right here.
Right at the base.
It was on his head. And then it was probably like right here.
Like right through the body. Like it would have went all the way through the body.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, no, I'm saying that like imaginary line. It would have went all the way through the body.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it made a heck of a crash in there, okay? That's a good thing. Let's look at the footage and see if I can tell. We came in the woods without the camera. It's real thick in here. And we met, the edge of the timber is right there. He ran 20 yards, 30 yards, and Brooks right there. I kind of went ahead before it got dark. You get to be the first one to touch it. He's tangled up in there, huh? All right, Brookie. Look at that, Brookie. That is your first buck, Brooke. What do you think? Tell me what happened.
So big. Daddy, I got my first buck.
Yeah, you did. Baby, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. That's great. That is so great.
I want to give you a big hug.
You give me a real hug? Tell me what happened.
Okay, so he was walking up right over here, and I couldn't see him for a while. And then I finally saw him. He was like looking right at our souls. And once I got situated, the second he turned away, I hit him right here, because he was facing right towards us.
Yeah. So the reason why we don't always take straight on forward shots, but with the rifle, and especially at 40 yards, it's a very ethical and very effective shot. That's awesome, babe. I'm proud of you. That is
Nervous. I've never been this nervous besides my first deer.
your first year, yeah.
My first year I was this nervous. My
Yeah.
first buck I was this nervous.
Well, you did a really good job. You got shook up, I could tell, but you held your composure well enough to make a good shot at 40 yards. Now, Mama's on the road, but Mama's gonna be excited when she gets home.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Hey!
Who's that?
My girl! Hey, baby!
Hey,
What is that?
it's a buck! I got my first buck today.
Well, I'm so proud of you, sis. I appreciate you filling our freezer.
You're welcome. Love you. Mwah.
I love you too, baby.
Mwah. Love you, Mama.
Love you.
Think she's excited?
Yeah.
I am about to go in to kill. I got a tectonic feeder set up over here in the creek. So we just had a really big deer show up on camera today. I seen him earlier in the year in person. This is the first time we got him on camera. And then not only him, a deer we call a narrow 8 down there actually right now. They're bedded super close. I'm a little scared actually. That I'm gonna be right on top of them when I walk in. But, as is life. So, I'm gonna make sure I'm sharpened up. I'm gonna head in there. Again, I'm self-filming. Just parked the truck. Heading in. I got so much stuff. Big boy showed up today. First time I got him on camera all year. Seen him before, but never had him on the Reconico. Did today. He came in multiple times to the feeder. So, I'm nervous he's close. He's in the feeder right now. Walking in and the big boy was bedded under my stand. I've been here for 30 minutes. My feet are just hurting. He's at 70 yards. Oh, man, I really need to adjust. Dang it. Out here is Sand Plum Canyon. It's been a rough year. It's been a real rough year, actually, hunting-wise. I'm not holding out for any one particular deer. There's several good deer out here. I mean, a lot of good deer, like dozens of deer that I would probably pull the trigger on, so. Out here at Sand Plum Canyon, on the south side of the property, a piece of the property really I've been kind of neglecting over the last few years. You see over my shoulder, I got that Reconico camera right there. And I'm about to make a blind. Right here behind me, a natural ground blind in the shadows of this tree. And hopefully just be in the right spot at the right time of night. This year's been rough. That right there is a good blind. Expecting a good night. One of the bucks I'm after, that narrow 8, was here with about 5 minutes of daylight left going to that field, so maybe hopefully he's a little bit earlier tonight. Although, the way my season's been going, I'll let her fly with 5 minutes of legal left, no doubt. It's been a rough year. It's gonna be tough. Killed one this morning. It's calm, super calm. Can't get him if you're not out here. So here I am. Well, it is 7:30 on Christmas night. Spent the last several days at home with the girls. had a really awesome, amazing, terrific, wonderful Christmas. My oldest daughter turned 16 4 days ago. That's the deer I want. That is right on top of this hill right here, about a half mile away. The weather's good. Cold front came in yesterday, so I got the green light from the boss to make the 2-hour venture. The grind never stops. I know that I'm not going to give up. I know that we still have time left. I know that I can fail and not be successful at the end of the year, but it won't be from a lack of effort. But a lot of lonely at nights and lonely trips this year. It ain't over till I say it's over. So we're heading that way right now. Late season, these deer come to food. A lot. Got this tectonic feeder out in front of me. This time of year, it's all about food and weather. And we had a cold front come in 2 days ago. Today is December the 26th, the day after Christmas. Oh, hey there. This morning I decided to scout and do a little doe killing. Mission accomplished. Like a man. Did you see that? Like a man. We are rapidly approaching last light here, and we have seen one little buck. I am observing right now from a half mile away, and there are, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is 9 does on that corn right now. A lot of deer out here in Sand Plum, and a lot of deer on that particular part of the property. So exciting. There's a lot of deer down there. The spot that I'm going has a lot of deer going to it. I observed it last night, and I've seen probably 15 to 20 plus deer walking down that trail within 20 yards. And the vast majority of them stopped at the corn and ate, which is where I wanted to stop. So that is where I'm heading right now. The wind just switched about an hour ago out of the northwest, which is absolutely the best wind I could have there. So that's where we're going. Looking to close out a long season here in Oklahoma. Getting out early. I got skunk tonight, and I have to hit the road. But right now, dude, I am freaking just perplexed. Just upset. Not upset, I've had the years like this, but not for a long time. And frankly, I thought I was past, these type of years. But man, nothing I can do. I cannot be in the right spot at the right time. I cannot make the right decision. Everything I've done this year has just been wrong. And the fact that I got skunked tonight is just remarkable. I was observing from a half mile away the spot that I was hunting tonight, and I seen 15 plus does in front of it at one time. Probably 20 deer within 50 yards of it. It's just frustrating.